the Student Success Center here at the University of Lethbridge. Aaron Chubb joins us. He's a learning strategist at the university. And Aaron will be joining us throughout the semester. We'll be talking about study tips and tricks for students in various aspects of their semester and how to help out. So today, Aaron, we're going to talk about, I think something a lot of students actually struggle with is balancing not only their school life and their schoolwork, but a personal life, another job, family obligations. How do you go about recommending that for a student? I mean, I know for myself, I do work and go to school, and it can get very stressful at times when you're thinking about job deadlines at school, and it's all just kind of piling up. How do you recommend managing that?
Well, yeah, students are definitely balancing a lot of things: work, school, for some of them, their parents. So yeah, trying to find that balance. I'd say that's one of the number one things I work on with students is time management and getting ready for exams. I'd say would be the two biggest ones. So with time management, first of all, I guess, is an understanding of how much time you should be putting into your studies. So a lot of students in, say, high school can get away with, some students can get away with not doing a lot of homework and still get the grades as long as they're paying attention and doing the readings, right? In university, you're often going to be asked questions that go well above and beyond the scope of what you might have learned in class. You're taking ideas and applying it to new scenarios, so you really need to build in that review time and active review time. So it works out in university to about every 1 hour of class is about 3 hours of homework. That includes all of the readings, that includes all of your test preparation, writing papers, pretty much everything, about a 1-to-3 ratio. So if you're taking one class, that's about 2.5 hours per week, so 50 minutes, 50 minutes, 50 minutes, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, about 2.5 hours per week. So 2.5 times 3, you're looking at about 7.5 hours of homework per week, or about an hour a day. So if you're doing an hour a day of homework for that class, you're probably covering your bases. So if you're taking, so that's a total of 10 hours, 2.5 and 7.5 hours. So if you're doing 4 classes, you're up to 40 hours a week of homework. 5 classes, 50 hours. So when we start crunching those numbers with students, they at first look quite overwhelmed. It's a lot of time for working on your studies, right? But then we show them that there are 168 hours in the week. So say you got a little bit over 7 hours of sleep a night, so 50 hours in a week of sleep. 168 minus 50 is 118, minus say another 50 hours or 40 hours of schoolwork, you're down to say 68 hours or so of free time. Do you use like a day planner or anything? I
have had to start using a day planner because I've just found I've been like missing things not only in school but even like in my personal life. Like I'd miss a birthday dinner because I would be like thinking ahead to the weekend what I had to do for school or work.
Exactly, yeah, there's so much going on in your life and in most students' lives. I didn't start using a day planner either till I was in about my 2nd or 3rd year of university, and all of the extra clubs I was doing and classes and work and everything. I just had to get it out of here and write it on paper. Otherwise, yeah, I would just totally forget about it.
What would you say about like taking time for yourself? Kind of how to maybe plan that out. And like you mentioned, going to the gym, I think students forget a lot to take care of themselves, and that's, I think, is that important too, would you say?
Absolutely, and we know that when students hit finals or midterms, that's one of the first things to go is getting enough sleep, going to the gym, eating right. Definitely with good time management, there is time to do all of those things, but you really have to write out that schedule and stick to it. In terms of gym time, it's about 30 minutes a week for about 3 times 30 minutes of cardiovascular is what actually makes a difference in terms of your ability to remember and all the other benefits we all know about, you know, our fitness and all those things.
Thank you so much, Aaron, for joining us today. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, you bet, Colin.
And we'll look forward to seeing you throughout the semester.
Sounds good.
We'll have more on Go Southern Alberta right after this.